Korean War Stories. Tales from an Icy Hell of Fire and Blood. Written by War History Journals. Narrated by Daniel Wrinn. Quote, "The hard decisions are not the ones you make in the heat of battle. Far harder to make are those involved in speaking your mind about some harebrained scheme which proposes to commit troops to action under conditions where failure is almost certain, and the only results will be the needless sacrifice, priceless lives." Matthew Ridgway. Chapter 1. Come River Valley. When I got to the 24th, I was assigned to the 11th Field Artillery Battalion. We had 155mm howitzers and tractors as prime movers. They didn't have a job for me because they weren't using tractors, they were using 5-ton trucks. Like deuce and a half, but bigger. They were able to carry a heavier load, and they used them for the ammo trucks, and they pulled the 155mm howitzers. The 24th Division in Japan was spread out all over Kyushu. The 19th Infantry Regiment was at Beppu, the 34th Infantry Regiment was at Seisbo, and the 21st Infantry Regiment was at Kumamoto. The military police and division headquarters were up on the large Japanese island to the north. After I joined the 52nd Field Artillery, I was assigned to the Maintenance Division because of my MOS with tracked vehicles. They didn't need any more people. I was assigned to the Fire Direction Center, which I didn't have any problem with because I knew my trigonometry. After I was with Fire Direction for a while, they wanted a cook, so I became a cook. I got every other day off, and I was able to see a lot of places in Japan. That first year was lovely. It was really a paradise over there. The next year, in June, the North Koreans decided they would move into South Korea, so they put us all on alert, and we loaded up our stuff. We went from Japan to Korea by LST, landing ship tank. What was on the LST was most of A Battery and a little bit of the Service Battery, which had the trucks to carry ammo for the artillery people and a bit of Headquarters Battery, like Fire Direction. They grabbed just enough of Headquarters and Service Batteries to enable us to man the howitzers. We had 6 155mm howitzers. We lost one when it fell off the railroad car someplace, and they had to leave it. We got to our assembly area, where we got off the railroad trains. There was a schoolyard there. That's where all of our equipment was assembled. We were in the schoolyard when the North Korean aircraft started dropping bombs on the train station and then came up the road strafing. A 3/4 ton, which was the wire sections, had a 50 cal on it. I manned the 50 and engaged the planes when they came up the road. There were 4 Yak-9 fighters, at least that's what I thought they were. They were single-engine, prop-driven aircraft. I was headed up after the road after that attack, and Colonel Smith came up to me and said, "Who was firing that 50? I said I did. "We're going to give you credit for that one."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?